Yeah, so let's talk about what just happened here.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Hades. So we were starting over our recording because
I told an absolute garbage joke, and I was just like, we need to start over.
yeah, and
Maybe I'll include that.
I went to the home screen and went back into the game, and apparently I'm just back here now
Yeah.
instead of the progress.
Yeah, we just lost that progress. Hopefully there's like a warp point or something, maybe?
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
Oh, you're going back to the sword.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm going back to the sword.
I figured you favored the bow and arrow.
I think I'm going with the sword because I'm kind of angry.
After losing progress. Oh,
Dash.
Here we go.
Okay, so I got a dash going. Dude.
All right, so anyways, between our last attempted recording and this one, I thought of talking about some shit that's happened over the recent years. And I wanted to tell a story about my first interaction ever with a fan. And by the way, speaking of fans, that vent is on in this closed room, and it is getting hot fast.
Isn't it cold out there, Kevin?
Jesus. Okay. You
Kev-
have the heat on.
Yeah,
I
I
have a
kinda-
long sleeve shirt on. That doesn't help too.
Yeah, I kind of had the heat on because it's kind of cold out there.
Yeah, but when you have two sweaty men in a room close together,
Yeah,
it starts heating fast.
Yeah, it leads to bad stuff.
It's like starts warming up like our burning passion for each other at all times.
Sounds like an Ayakashi line.
Anyways, I used to go to this convention. It's like a yearly convention before, the fucking COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And things started getting canceled and everyone was sad and lonely and in their houses. So I would go to this yearly convention in Pittsburgh. Even when I wasn't living in that area, I would travel to Pittsburgh to go to this convention.
Right.
It was called Tekko, or Takeshi-Con or something like that. I think that's the full
Tekko.
name. Something, I don't know. But it was this big anime and video game convention where you would have the typical stuff. There would be vendors, there would be little side events like panels. You would have people from YouTube, Twitch coming to the event, sometimes voice actors. There was one year where there was actually the English voice actor for Space Dandy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was at one of the events, and
Did you get to meet
I've shown you some of Space Dandy, right? That anime?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, it's a fucking crazy show.
It's crazy as fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, he was there for one of them, and sadly I missed that one. It was like the year before I started going.
Damn.
Yeah.
That must have sucked. Were you busy that time, or did you not know about it yet?
I had not gone there before, so.
I see.
But anyways, so I think this was my first time going, and there was they had like a Smash 4 tournament going on. I didn't even know about it ahead of time. I came in, there was like a big room, like a giant area where they had like arcade machines and other they had some vendors. They had a fucking virtual reality vendor there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. And it was, let's see, I think I was 18 at the time, I believe. No, I was 19. I was 19 at the time.
Oh,
So
I see.
this was about 5 years ago. And this was when I was just first starting to get into YouTube, like really, really get into it.
Right.
Because at first I was just posting like random clips and shit and whatever I just felt like posting. And then I came out with my first big video, which exploded out of nowhere.
Right.
It was a trash mod for Smash 4,
Yeah.
which was one of the more popular ones besides Turbo. I think trash was probably like the second most popular, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fucking fun to record, and I did it with this. I did it with this dude. His name was Zap Dingus, which was someone I met in the DK Will Discord.
DK Will.
Yeah,
You've
DK
told me about them before.
I have. DK Will was like a really big, like, Brawl and Smash 4 player, who, of course, main DK, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, he was one of those types of people that would just lab everything. He would know all the percentages and shit for Ding Dong. You remember Ding Dong at Smash
Yes.
4? How
That was
fucking
so-
stupid it was.
That was so broken, dude.
It was broken, but it was like the only thing DK had.
He had literally nothing else in that game.
No.
Now in Ultimate, he actually can do things.
Yeah, by the way, I don't know what the fuck is going on screen right now, but it looks insane.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
kinda just have to get out of the way.
The crystals are fighting back, man. But yeah, so I was at this convention. I found out about the Smash tournament, and I was sort of like a last-minute entry. And I was playing some casuals sometime between rounds because there was a couple set up specifically for friendlies.
Right?
And it was just, I was just hanging out, doing my thing, and oh my god. Oh wait, if you die, you revive, right? Yeah.
Yep, I can use Death Defied and then just...
Does this guy have more than 1 meter? Oh, he does. Dude, these crystals are kicking your ass.
Yeah, they kind of are. I just have to...
Not put
doing-
yourself between them.
Sort of.
Good god. This turned to a bullet hell suddenly. Sorry, I'm so Oh, you got it! Nice! Alright.
Let's fucking go. You
So I'm
seen it?
playing some friendlies, and this person comes up to me, and he sees my tag. He sees I'm playing Pac-Man, and he's like, "Hey, are you Happiness? Are you Happiness TM?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." I'm like, "Dude, I watch you on YouTube like all the time. I love your content." And at this point in time, I had never had an interaction with someone who actually like really liked the stuff I made. So I legitimately didn't know how to react.
Right.
I was just, I didn't really know what to say. I think a normal person would say like, "Oh, thank you." It's like, you know, it's like, I appreciate it. You want like a picture or something? But for me, it was more like, why? Like, wait, what? There are people that like my content? No.
I'd like to point out that I've never, like, in my entire YouTube career, had a person who recognized me outside of friends who actually knew about my channel. Like, I've never had something like that happen. So that's actually really interesting. So did they know you by your voice, or?
They saw me playing Pac-Man, and they saw my tag because I had Happy TM as my tag at the time.
Ouch.
Damn. There's
So-
no escape, dude.
So they just
There's no
recognized
escape from the embarrassment of having a fan walk up to you for the first time.
you. Right.
But I think how most of the interaction went down was, I think I did ask him legitimately, like, why? And because I think at that point I hadn't really made any big content for a while. I think I had like 3 big videos out, and then I had pretty much given up at that point.
Right.
And it was, it just felt weird for someone to like,
I can gift him.
what?
Hey, Father, I thought
Oh, look at his face.
you get this.
You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out.
I'm not happy about it. I'll take it, but I won't like it.
Holy fuck! You
lo-
could just gift. You could gift the person that you're actively going against.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
I love the fucking face your character made. What is his? I forgot his name. What is it?
I forgot to.
Cool. He looked so genuine. But yeah,
Okay.
it was a really awkward moment for me, and it felt weird for someone to compliment me on something that I had really basically given up on.
Right.
And I don't know, it's really weird, man.
I'm sure it was a nice moment at least.
It was, but I'm sure I didn't make him. I'm sure he was dissatisfied by the interaction, to say the least.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I ever had anybody like show up randomly like that, I'd probably end up saying something generic because I'm not really good with interactions with random people like that.
Yeah.
I'm not amazing at all. I mean, whenever I went and met Kevin for the first time in person ever since the fucking pandemic was a thing, we went to Applebee's and I was just the most socially awkward motherfucker known to man. Like, I could not speak. I quoted outdated memes. I could not fucking talk.
And I put up with it.
Yeah, I was so fucking... and I even said it right there. I have not had interaction with people for a long...
Except for
long
Anna.
time. Except for Anna, which is like the only one I had interaction with. So I was just like, this is fucking painful. I'm sorry. Wait, Shadow Slash? Good. But yeah, I mean... This pandemic's done a lot of weird shit in terms of people's like social skills, and mine are just off the wall terrible.
Right. Actually, I didn't really have very good social skills until I started traveling to tournaments.
Right?
Like my first time to traveling to a big tournament was Big House 6 back in like 20 fuck, when was that?
20.
Yeah,
2080.
I think it was 2015, because I was 19 years old when I went to that tournament. So okay, it would have been 2016 then. It would have been 2016 that I went to that one, and that was up in Dearborn, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit. I actually flew to that one because I wasn't confident in driving.
You've been on a plane.
Yeah, I've been on a plane. Have you never been on one?
I've never been on a plane.
Wait, you went from... Oh, right. You guys drove from Florida to West Virginia, didn't you?
It was terrible, but
I
yeah.
would imagine. I feel like even a train would be better.
Probably.
Which, by the way, I had been on a train, too. But I was really little.
What was it like to be on an airplane?
What was it like? I mean... It's kind of like... Like, I wasn't really scared of flying at all. But you have this thing in the back of your head where you're just like, yeah, we could literally crash and die at any point in time.
Right.
Like, of course, it's more common for cars to crash than it is for airplanes to crash.
Yeah,
so
because normally
statistically speaking, you drive more than you fly. So you would be more confident and comfortable with driving, even though you're more likely to crash.
Right.
But when you're in a plane... It doesn't happen. Well, I guess for some people it's a pretty regular thing. But for someone who doesn't fly that often or has never flown at all, there's still that looming thought that you're just like, holy fuck, yeah, again, we're going to crash. I wasn't thinking that the whole time. I think I had... I was playing... What game did I have on my 3DS at the time? I think I was playing Etrian Odyssey.
You told me about that one.
Yeah. It's like this dungeon crawler type game where you like draw a map as you explore.
It sounds... I would just draw dicks as my map.
Oh, of course.
So whenever you draw the map, is it more like to keep track of things, or does it actually affect the gameplay?
It's just to keep track of things, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Because there's some quests in the game, like side quests, where you have to pinpoint a certain thing on a map for like an NPC.
I see.
And the thing about the maps is that it's grid based, so you draw lines along a grid. It's not like it gives you a free tool to draw with.
I see.
But yeah, you move in a grid based way too.
Huh.
It's an interesting series. It's definitely not for everyone, but if it's something... I mean, it is interesting to me personally. I love the game. I love the series. Mostly because of the being able to draw and mark on your own map and shit.
Whoa, what is that?
It's a spin.
It spins.
It spins. It's like a
spins.
fidget spinner. Remember, do you guys like fidget spinners? I like fidget spinners.
Holy fuck! I tried to 3D print a penny fidget spinner whenever I was at my school because they had a 3D printer, and I didn't realize that I needed a ball bearing,
Yes.
and so I was just stuck with this useless hunk of plastic.
It spins for like 1 second and then it stops.
Right? It was so dissatisfying. It was so sad.
But yeah, flying, not that bad.
I would love to go flying. You know, one of my life goals is for a fucking private plane that I can just fly.
A private plane.
Just like not like a private jet, but just like a plane that I could fly.
Right,
from,
right,
like,
right.
Point A to point B.
You know, there's actually an airfield nearby where
Yeah.
they
I've seen
will
it before.
actually take you up into the air. You can ask someone and some do it for free and some of them you have to pay, but
Wait, though, actually.
yeah, they'll just take you up on one of the flights.
That sounds
You
bonkers.
just fly around and you land and that's it.
That sounds so much fun.
I'm pretty sure my parents did that one time. They went over to that airfield nearby and they flew.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's warmer though.
Well, definitely, and maybe when there's also not COVID.
Right, that too.
Apparently, the vaccine's supposed to roll out in spring.
Thank God. If there is one, thank them. Otherwise, good fucking job, people. You actually did it.
That's a wall, buddy. You're hitting a wall.
Good. I like hitting walls. That's fun.
Right, we got a thing. And now that we got the thing, let's end the thing.
Let's end the thing. End the video.
And we'll see you things next thing.
See ya.
Whatever the
thing.
fuck you are.